On this edition of City Focus, the Valdosta Fire Department introduces a new fire truck. The Valdosta Police Department talks about Distracted Driving Awareness Month. The Public Works Department continues their cleanup events. And start taking your pictures for the People's Choice Photo Contest. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Welcome to City Focus. I'm Marcus McConico, the media coordinator for the City of Valdosta. This is the 5th episode of City Focus in 2023. City Focus is your source for what's happening within your government. Here are the most important topics that are happening in the city. April is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and the Valdosta Police Department wants drivers to be careful while driving.
In Georgia, there were 1,798 fatalities on the roadways last year. That's in 2022. Distraction is a majority of that.
The number of accidents are up in the city, mostly because of distracted drivers.
Society with the cell phones and the GPS and the texting and the social media, folks are more inclined to be paying attention to that and less inclined to be paying attention to the roadway. We need drivers to realize that when they're behind the wheel of a vehicle, their number one priority is paying attention to what's going on ahead of them, around them, behind them.
The department has a few tips for all drivers to stay safe.
Plan your trips accordingly, okay? Leave early enough that you can make it no matter if there's a small detour or something. Put your cell phone down, obey the speed limit, always wear your seatbelt, and you should be able to arrive alive.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Police Department. Recently, the 2023 class of Leadership Lounge held their local government day and spent the first half of the day with the City of Valdosta.
It's very neat, I think, to get a comprehensive view of the different departments and utility functions that government serves, how it connects together, and how it connects the citizen level to the administrator level to the elected official level.
The group learned from city employees at the wastewater treatment plant, traffic management, and planning and zoning.
One of the things that surprised me the most is just how you obviously want to think that people are qualified to be doing the jobs that they are doing, but the breadth of knowledge and expertise that we have right here in Lowndes County for individuals who've worked in a variety of communities on a variety of projects. These aren't just homegrown individuals who got the job because their daddy recommended them. These are people who are leaders in their field, and I think that that is something that everyone should understand, and it's something that, even though I wanted to believe it, it's always great to see that.
The group's afternoon was spent learning about the Lowndes County government with hopes to understand how local government serves the citizens that live here.
This public-private partnership is essential, and it's important because we're in the community. We talk to constituencies, we're in these conversations that end up here on these hallowed halls, right? And so it's important to understand what the utility that the city and county employees serve and how we can partner together to create a better place to live.
We thank Leadership Lounge for visiting the City of Valdosta. Recently, the City of Valdosta's engineering department partnered with Walls to host a river cleanup.
We're out here as a collaborative City of Valdosta and Walls river cleanup along the 2-mile branch reach between Oak Street and Berkeley Street, and with some other scattered pickup areas around. Really cool opportunity to get together with the community and kind of take care of a problem and remediate the issue, where it exists in place.
It takes a combined effort from local government and citizens to make sure the city is clean and litter doesn't get into our local waterways.
I'm super excited. I think we've got about 15 people here ready to rock and roll and start picking up litter. So we're ready to get started, ready to get working. I don't have the time, resources, capacity to fix this problem myself, and the city can't do it by itself. We have to have the community. We have to have community partners. We have to have partnerships with nonprofits that share a common goal. Because if we don't have those partnerships, then we're not going to be able to move forward. We're not going to be able to accomplish what we want to accomplish together.
For more information, contact the engineering department. The Valdosta Fire Department held a push-in ceremony for its new fire engine, Engine 8.
How the purchase of this truck happened. We were already approved to buy some trucks. We needed them. And Jerry Harley called me one day and he said, Chief, he says, I got a truck, meets your specifications, it's a demo. But here's the thing, you have to move on it now before someone else calls me and makes the purchase. So one quick phone call downtown, it was placed on the agenda. Some of you may know about purchasing processes where it has to go be voted on by our elected officials. And so I was placed on the agenda, went before council, mayor and council. Unanimously, it was approved to make the purchase. And stepped out in the hallway and called. So it was just that fast. If someone else had called and made a commitment to this truck prior to us, it wouldn't be sitting here today.
It didn't take long for the engine to get its first run because it happened just as the ceremony ended.
This truck will go in service today. It has not made a single call. Today is the day.
There are lots of people to thank for getting the engine so fast. 2 others are at least a year and a half away.
My command staff, the city leadership and elected officials to make this purchase happen. That reduced the wait time from 2 to 2.5 years down to 6 months. So we have 2 trucks that we're waiting on, but we're still about a year and a half out.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Fire Department. The City of Valdosta's Public Works Department is working to inform citizens about mosquitoes and how to treat them.
One thing that homeowners can do to alleviate mosquitoes is eliminate the habitat, and that's anything that collects water. It could be a bird bath. I would recommend at least once a week to dump out the bird bath, clean it, put fresh water in, things like that. Even old paint cans or tires laying around the house, or anything that can capture water.
The city also gives out pellets to citizens to treat areas that hold water.
We offer these mosquito pellets, and they each one of these little water-soluble packets, that's what these are, the WSP, the water-soluble packets. Each one of them treat mosquitoes for 30 days, each one of these little packets. And the city residents can come by Public Works and pick up one of these packets. Now this will only work if you have like a ditch or a goldfish pond in the yard that holds water. Now if you have a ditch or anything that's got moving water, these are not effective.
In addition, the city and county team with VSU for a mosquito surveillance program.
We've got a mosquito surveillance program that we work with VSU, and we also, the county is in with this project as well. And VSU, they have mosquito traps around town just to let us know what we have and everything, just in case anything ever happens. And we kind of look at the numbers of how many mosquitoes we have in areas like that.
For more information, contact the Public Works Department.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
Since 1905, we've been here. It's a tradition unlike any other. This department is constantly improving and growing, and we will be here serving the community for years to come.
Our residents expect the very best, and we're here to deliver that service every day. We don't have the option to not get the job done, and our firefighters are always ready, whatever the challenge may be.
The citizens of Valdosta expect nothing but the best. When they call us, they know we will be there in a matter of minutes.
The Valdosta Fire Department is truly a family environment. We are a team here. I know when we get called out to a scene, I am alongside people who have my back no matter what.
We do it all. A true all-hazards approach. That means hazmat, technical rescue, medical calls, and of course, structure fires.
It's 24/7, 365. Our work never stops. We are very busy, definitely a high call volume department. You never know what each day will bring.
We realize that when people call us for services, they do so because they're probably having one of the very worst days of their lives. We strive to treat our customers with compassion and act as if their problem is in fact our very own.
Okay, sir. We just need you to stay calm, okay, sir?
The City of Valdosta Fire Department is a wonderful place to work at and be a part of. Come join a team of professionals that strive for excellence, that is dedicated to the cause, and truly loves their community.
Being out in the community is one of the best parts of this job. Going to events and meeting people, we love this community and they support us.
I came to this department not knowing much about the fire service. They have invested in me and taught me everything I need to know. I feel like I'm always learning and always training.
If you're truly looking for an organization that you can grow in, one that feels like family, please come out and join the Valdosta Fire Department.
It's an honor to work beside these men and women every day. We teach, we train, we serve together. This is the best job you'll ever have.
Every day that I come in, I know that the people that I work with are willing to do exactly for me what I would do for them. Other occupations, they have co-workers, we have partners, and that's for a reason.
Throughout my career, I've seen this department grow immensely over the years through training, personnel, equipment, and the volume of our calls. Our department now responds to more than 73,000 calls for service each year. Our department offers so many different paths for an officer to take as they navigate through their career at the Valdosta Police Department. We equip our officers with the best training, the best gear, and all the support they need to be successful.
I chose this department because my husband will be retiring here from the military, and so it just gave me an opportunity to start my career, and pay rate is higher than other departments. Benefits, the equipment that they provide, duty belt, vehicles, training throughout the year, it's great.
The reason I chose Valdosta Police Department is I was already in the area from working with the Air Force at Moody Air Force Base. After my enlistment was up, I got in contact with our IA lieutenant. She dropped the bug in my ear, said she'd think I'd be a good cop. And it just stuck with me. So I came and applied. They said they'd be happy to have me. I said I'd be happy to work for you.
Valdosta dispatch to 7139 and all available units. We have an active shooter situation at 206 39th Avenue. We have a barricaded subject with possible hostages.
As an accredited law enforcement agency, the Valdosta Police Department is always operating at the highest level of national law enforcement standards. We are always advancing and improving our capabilities.
One of the things that took me by surprise was the training I received at the Academy on mental health people. It's something that we don't think about, but we encounter on a daily. And I feel like the training we received really prepared me. The best part about working as a police officer would be making an impact in people's lives. Helping victims get out of situations, providing them with resources available to them.
A lot of people say they have families in the workplace. A lot of people try to posture themselves as a family. To me, a family is doing whatever's necessary, whatever cause, for whomever, that you call that family member. Being an officer is the closest thing to having an outside family as I can find. There's a moment that typically happens that lets me know I've done my job well, and that's when I arrest somebody, put them in the back of my police car, and then on the way to the jail, they thank me. They know that they've done wrong, and they respect the job that you've done. That typically is what makes me proud.
At the Valdosta Police Department, we will put our officers up against any in the country. We have great community involvement. Our officers are in the community every day, building great relationships, great partnerships to work together to keep this community safe.
We take community policing to the next level. Our officers are constantly out in the community, whether it be crime prevention efforts, community events, or neighborhood walks aimed at meeting the residents of Valdosta.
There are many opportunities within the department to move around, meaning you do not have to stay as a patrolman. You can always move up.
There's so much experience that you'll get in your first few years here that will set you up for the other departments that we have in the PD, be it K-9 detective, narcotics detective, our power squad unit. That foundation is going to be built so early on because we have amazing supervisors from top to bottom. We make it our business to mold good cops because that's who's going to be watching our backs.
As we continue to see growth in our community and our region, the Valdosta Police Department continues to prepare and evolve into a regional response law enforcement agency.
We're so fortunate to live in a community that respects and takes pride in the work of our officers each day. We're proud to serve in the Valdosta community.
I'm so proud of the work that our officers do each and every day to put the Valdosta Police Department on the map. This department is truly second to none.
What is it, Julia? Why are you so excited, honey? Hey, do you want to use your talker? With Julia's autism, using a talker can help her find the words she wants to say.
My dog.
You want to do something with Rose, Julia?
Play ball.
Do you want to play catch with Rose? I think Rose is excited to play catch too. Oh, Julia, you show us so many different ways to talk together. Oh, and play. Good catch, Rose. Okay, give Julia the ball. There you go. Okay, throw the ball, Julia. Oh.
For Julia's family, early screening for autism made a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Okay, Julia, there you go. Whoa, another good throw. That's the way.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
The Public Works Department continues to look for volunteers for their monthly cleanups. A perfect way to give back to your community is to help during one of these cleanups. We encourage everyone to love where you live. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, ValdostaCity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also join Nextdoor for city updates. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at City of Valdosta, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.